speaking to Canvey Island coach Joe Keefe and Harlow Town assistant manager Spencer Knight after today's 1-1 draw. We'll start with Joe. It was a tough game. Do you take the draw from that?
Yeah, I think before the game, before the weekend, we'd have been happy with 4 points. We'd been delighted with it. So I suppose the way it's worked out, we'll take the 4 points. But today, I thought we never really got going as we have been, and I think a lot of the credit has to go to Harlow because we haven't come up against a team who's worked as hard as them this season.
So Spencer, welcome back to Canvey. What did you make of the game as well? You guys looked like you defended really strong as well. It was very hard for us to break you down.
Yeah, similar to Joe really. We looked at on Friday and said if we can pick up 4 points over the weekend it'd be good. Obviously you go in front, we would like to have held on, but I think there was a spell about 15-20 minutes in the second half when we were under pressure and we couldn't keep them out at that period, so the draw's probably a fair result, I think.
So Joe, we did look like, especially in the first half, we struggled to create a little bit from open play. Do you think we looked a little bit flat? Was that Saturday taken out of us as well?
Possibly, but like I say, I think a lot of the credit has to go to Harlow and how hard they worked. And every time we got away from someone, and as soon as our head went up, they were back at us, nicking the ball off us. So, you know, we could say that we were legging everything, but I think that takes a lot away from what the opposition done, and so a bit of credit has to go to them.
Second half we showed that fight and that character to get that equaliser. Did you start to think it wasn't going to come though?
I thought the whole time we had Joey May on the pitch taking set pieces, I thought we had a chance, and that was our big threat first half, and sort of his delivery all day long was spot on, and they dealt with it quite well. And then finally we get the equaliser, and then hopefully we go on and win it, but the sending off sort of damages that, and in the end I suppose we'll take the point.
Spencer, obviously you played quite a bit for Canvey. Do you miss playing at all, or is it nice being a coach? How are you finding things at Harlow?
No, I do miss playing, but yeah, I quite like not having to run about anymore. That's the good part. But I think Joe's spot on again. We worked really hard, and we know what Canvey are all about. So if we felt if we could work hard, especially in midfield, we tried to outnumber them and dominate it in there, which I think we did first half. But we said at half time as well that the only way we probably were going to concede was from a set piece. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to work that one out, but that was the case in the end. I didn't think we looked in too much trouble in open play. But then yeah, the sending off as well sort of killed it, and I think everyone was happy with a point in the end. I think it was a rightful sending off though. You've
made a good start in the league. How happy are you with the progress you've made since you've come up?
Yeah, I think the only time when we got beat by Dulwich, they were better than us. Apart from that, we've held our own, even though we've got beaten a few games. So we're looking to start well and see how it goes back end of the season. But I don't think we'll be in any trouble towards the bottom of the league. That's for sure, I think.
We touched on that Louis Morrison sending off. Joe, what did you make of it from a Canvey perspective?
I thought the first one was, his first yellow was really harsh. The second yellow, it got no arguments with the actual second yellow and sending off. From where we was, the first one looks harsh, and I'd like to see that one on the video really.
So Spencer, come back down to one of your old haunts. Is it always nice to come back to one of your old grounds? And what was it like? Has it changed a lot?
It's not bad. It's all right coming back here. I've had some grounds where I'm probably not quite so welcome, but Canvey's all right. So yeah, no, I've enjoyed it today. It's been a long time since I've been down here, so it's been good. And to come away with a result is great as well.
So Joe, finally, would you, before the start of the weekend, would you have taken 4 points from these two games? Maybe not necessarily expecting to win on Saturday.
No, the order it comes in is sort of after getting the 3 points Saturday, then you sort of get ahead of yourself thinking maybe 6. But as a whole, you've got to take the 4 points and just move on. And we're in an okay position, and hopefully from now we can kick on.
Thank you, chaps. Best of luck for the rest of the season, Spencer, and thank you for not coming to blows with each other there.
No worries.